If you're still interchangeably using your with your, it's with its, then chances are people are not going to be forgiving about it. They're going to judge you mercilessly. By the end of this video, we're going to have a test to see how much you really know about these. But first, let's do a quick review. Let's start with your and its with apostrophe. So as you can see right off the bat, their similarity is the presence of apostrophe. This apostrophe indicates a contraction. Contraction is simply a way to mash together two words to make them shorter. So in this case, your is originally you are, and its is originally it is, or it has. The presence of an apostrophe indicates that they are shortened and there are missing letters. For example, it's been great. It has been great. It's raining cats and dogs. It is raining cats and dogs. You're reckless. You are reckless. Your and its without apostrophe are possessive adjectives, meaning they are used to reference something owned by a person. In the case of your, something owned by a person, and in the case of its, something owned by an animal or a thing. And they answer the question whose, or in Filipino, kanino. Whose chair? Your chair. Whose sister? Your sister. Whose requirements? Its requirements. If you're still confused, think of your and its as equivalents to his, her, my, our, their. When they're used, they're always going to indicate ownership. In short, if it's a contraction, use the versions with apostrophe. If it's ownership, no apostrophe. If you're still confused and you speak Filipino, just think of your and its with apostrophe as ikaw ay and ito ay, while your and its without apostrophe mean iyong and nito. So now let's do a practice test before the actual test. The first one is blank good to go, your or your. Let me give you an example on how to figure this out. First, we gotta ask ourselves, is there an indication of ownership? There's not even a noun in good to go, so there can't possibly be an adjective, possessive adjective here. So this is definitely you are good to go. And if we use the original form you are, it sounds just right. You are good to go. In this case, the answer is your with apostrophe. Your good for nothing husband is here. Is there an ownership here? Yes or no? The answer is yes, there is an ownership here. If we ask the question whose husband? Your husband. And if we use you are here, it becomes you are good for nothing husband is here. It just doesn't make sense. It sounds very off. And there is ownership here, so it's definitely your, no apostrophe. Number 3, it's taking its toll on him. What do you think is the right answer? Which one indicates ownership? Taking or toll? The answer is it's taking its toll on him. It is taking. We can't say it's taking because it doesn't indicate ownership. Its toll, however, is definitely an indication of ownership. Last one, it's been amazing. So ask yourself again, is there an ownership here? There is no ownership here. In fact, there is not even a noun here. It's just describing the situation as amazing. So we're going to have to settle with it's with apostrophe. It's been amazing. But do you know what original verb it is a contraction of? Is it is or it has? So if we say it has been amazing, it is been amazing. It doesn't sound right. But if we say it has been amazing, that is the right form. So now for the final test to see how much you actually understand. There are 15 items, and I want you to take your time answering each of these. Once you're done answering, check the description below for the answer key, and then comment to announce your score. And I'm willing to bet that for most of you who get this wrong not because it's hard, but because you just need to be more mindful of the spelling. You just got to take a few seconds to determine whether it's an ownership or it's a contraction, and then you'll be fine. If you want additional explanations of how I came up with the answers, comment below and I'll respond as soon as possible. Also, if there's something you've been wondering about and if it turns out to be a common struggle, then I will make a video about it. So let me know in the comments.